For pet owners in the Midwest, summer can be a great time to enjoy the outdoors with their animals. Unfortunately, it can also mean risking an encounter with a tick. A mild winter and warm spring has contributed to an unparalleled tick population in 2012, as noted by Dr. Michael Dryden, a University Distinguished Professor of Veterinary Parasitology at Kansas State University, who has studied ticks for more than 20 years.
Typically during a really hard winter, these ticks are really suppressed, and you can even have significant winter kill of these tick populations. That just did not happen this year. We saw ticks starting to become a problem, in early February. They kind of roared through March and April and May and just continued out of control in many different tick species as well. We were seeing Lone Star ticks, we were seeing American dog ticks, we were seeing Gulf Coast ticks. It was pretty remarkable.
While tick season in Kansas traditionally lasts from March to June, Dr. Dryden has continued to see ticks in July despite the high temperatures. This large tick population may continue into the late summer and fall.
So I'm kind of anticipating, particularly because of the sheer numbers of ticks we saw this spring and early summer, that we just might see a kind of another tick bloom again, come August, September, and October. And if we do, that'll be 2 consecutive years that we've seen that.
The best way to protect pets from ticks is to use an effective tick prevention product, not only during the traditional tick season, but continuously throughout the year.
So I hate to tell you this, but we've kind of entered almost year-round tick control in many situations, particularly here in central and eastern Kansas and much of the Midwest. When I came to Kansas State University 22 years ago, that was not the case. We did not see ticks year-round. But we get tick submissions now every month of the year through the diagnostic lab into the parasitology service. It's really unprecedented.
In addition to using tick prevention products, pet owners can also try to avoid taking their pets to areas where ticks can be found.
If you think about where these ticks are at, shaded, protected microhabitats. So it's under trees and they're shrubs and bushes, or we call the kind of the drip line. It is right next to where basically the shade ends and the sun begins, like along a lot of trails that people might walk along or have their dogs with them when they go walking and those dogs walk off into that grass. That's where these ticks are at.
If you do happen to get a tick on your cat or dog, it is important to remove it as quickly as possible.
If you get back to the house and you get a pair of tweezers or forceps, just grab that tick as close to the skin as possible and just pull it off. You don't twist, you don't bend. But let's face it, a lot of us don't walk around with tweezers in our pockets outdoors. Well, if that's the case and you see a tick, just grab the tick and throw it off as quick as you can, and then make sure you wash your hands. Understand that if you grab that tick and you crush that tick with your fingers, it has been documented that you can actually transmit a disease from this tick's body fluids to you through maybe an abrasion on your hand. So if you pull that tick off, just make sure you wash your hands.
Now more than ever, there are greater numbers of tick-borne diseases to be concerned about, from Lyme disease to Rocky Mountain spotted fever to the different Ehrlichia species. Because of this, it is important to choose the right tick prevention product for your pet.
The only way that you're going to get the best advice is you've got to go to your veterinarian and ask the veterinarian which of these products is best suited for my dog or my cat. Not every tick product works the same against every tick species. There are different tick species in different areas. They transmit different diseases. They occur at different times of the year. And we're finding they don't always behave the same to all the different tick products out there. The veterinarian, based upon their experience in their community and what products they've been using, can generally provide the best advice on what type of tick product is going to work best for that animal in that area for the ticks that they're seeing.
If you have additional questions about ticks and your pet, contact your local veterinarian.